Coach Pandolfo says he's just got incredible instincts. He's kind of a step ahead of the play all the time. He calls him kind of like a point guard, if you can use that analogy. He sees the ice really well. And as a freshman, you've got to learn how to defend, and Coach says he's really getting better at that, too.
On the main side, we've got a freshman. That's defenseman Lane Hutson.
Well, Coach Pandolfo says he's just got incredible instincts. He's kind of a step ahead of the play all the time. He calls him kind of like a point guard, if you can use that analogy. He sees the ice really well. And as a freshman, you've got to learn how to defend, and Coach says he's really getting better at that, too.
On the Antonacci now for Maine. Henbrandt wants to come right back in, but Lane Hutson breaking up the play. He's got the puck now. Gives it to Copeland. Pardon me, that was Fensori. Dominic Fensori, the captain, after missing 3.5 games, injured in the first game against Maine 2 weeks ago at Agganis Arena, making his return to the lineup tonight. Hutson sends it ahead. That's Lane Hutson. O'Brien got it across looking for Peterson. And now that is Peterson with the puck. Jay O'Brien to Lane Hutson will jump in the play. Lane Hutson down into the corner. Jay O'Brien going after it, but Ben Poisson first to it for Maine. He flips it to neutral ice. Lane Hutson throws off the boards. Bruneski picks it up and fires in for Maine. Not very far as O'Brien sealed things up. Lane Hutson to his defense partner, John Copeland. Off a skate, Peterson. Back to Lane Hutson. Lane Hutson, good pass up the middle there to Peterson, looking to set up Olevich.
So it's fair to say he's got something to prove, right?
Just a little bit. With the puck there, and they score! What a rip at Boston University.
I don't think Osman saw this puck at all. And just fires a nice wrister.
It's by Antonacci. McCallion looking to pick this up for Maine. Luke Tuck tying up Killian Keeker-Olsen. Jeff Miller has the...
And, you know, they just dug themselves a hole they were not able to crawl out of. And that's what they're going to try to avoid here.
They use power play 21.4% for the season. Maine's penalty kill 82%. Osman with a save there on the try by Ryan Green. Quinn Hutson looked to get it across the seam. Was it held in? It was not. There together. Call went on Keeker-Olsen. Maine won the neutral zone draw, and Sirota sends down the ice. Lane Hutson gives it off. The pass fanned on by Green, recollected, and shoots it off the entry all the way back down. Lane Hutson again. Jams on the brakes with Friel nearby. Lane Hutson gets the entry, quickly get it. Lane Hutson sends ahead to Luke Tuck. Now Quinn Hutson on the left circle. Quinn Hutson to the right circle. He shoots it. Good block that time by Friel on the dive. Fensori's got it. Beats two players with the pass. Gallagher gets the return from O'Brien. The shot blocked. Habs finds it and fires from the tough angle. Osman stops it. Lane Hutson keeps it in. No, he did not. Got the whistle here.
I think we're...
Poisson. So he'll get it deep. Now played away, and Lane Hutson comes out of the box. Both teams are now 0 for 1 on the power play tonight. Sirota turns with that one, did Hansen, and it got blocked down. Now Renwick to Sirota. Another block for Gallagher. Renwick to Henbrandt. Diedrich Henbrandt behind the net. Mancinelli, hard pass. Sirota couldn't handle it. It'll finally be O'Brien to Peterson. O'Brien looking for Tuck. Luke Tuck for Peterson. He's shoved to the boards. And a battle ensues there. It pops free back toward the point. Kept alive by Getz. And that one sent wide of the net by the Terriers. Weber. Now Tuck. And it's Dylan Peterson with possession. Comes Sirota. And a heavy hit laid by Luke Tuck. O'Brien to Driscoll, making his season debut tonight for BU. Donovan Houle pushed off the puck by Luke Tuck, using his big frame at 6'2", 210 to cause some havoc. Green, one of a couple players drafted by the Chicago Blackhawks. The other is the netminder, Drew Comesso. From behind the goal, Lane Hutson to Quinn Hutson. And Quinn gets it deep. Keeper Olsen next on it, beating Weber there. All the way down it goes, and it does. Peterson sends around here for BU. Lane Hutson gave it away to Hansen, but out of the reach of Ben Poisson.
Tried to find Poisson, but he kind of overskated it. Wasn't expecting the puck.
Able to help take that away. Thomas Friel tied up. That pulled the play offside. Brazil, and that one rolls toward the front. Comesso had to swat it away. Stevens swirls for Zabanay. And now it's Lane Hutson on the puck. The diagonal pass broken up, and then Zabanay couldn't grab the loose puck off of Poisson's stick. Brazil to Ben Poisson. Trudeau with the puck here. Felix Trudeau again to Hansen. Brazil walking down the boards. A hit laid by John Copeland, the 6'6" defenseman for BU. Brazil. Stevens trying to take it away. Carabas does and clears the zone. Antonacci shoots back in. Maine changes up. 4.5 minutes into the second period. Maine trailing 1-0 on a goal for 12 into the game by freshman Devin Kaplan, his 8th of the season. On the puck here is Green. Back to the point it went. Lane Hutson let it come to him in the neutral zone, and BU will regroup. Gets. Brings in, bumped by Friel. With the puck, Quinn Hutson. Quinn Hutson. Got it to Lane Hutson. Lane still with it. Lane Hutson again to Quinn Hutson, but he fumbled it that time. Skoog got it back. Wilmer Skoog behind the net. Might he try the Michigan? He scored on one of those last time BU was at Alphon. With the puck here again, Lane Hutson. He waits. He's able to find the intended target. Ostman stood up to Matt Brown. Brown again. Brown on net. They score! Matt Brown with a great individual effort.
Fresh bodies on the ice as Lane Hutson and Quinn Hutson play keep away. Skoog gets it.
The game. Given away, though, here to Dylan Peterson. Lane Hutson with the puck now. One hands that ahead to Jay O'Brien. In stride to Luke Tuck, who fires, but a kick save made by Ostman. And Antonacci flies it through center. Houle trying to win the race. He pushed Lane Hutson off it, but Matt Brown back to help out. Gallagher to Skoog. Here's Wilmer Skoog, knocked down by Brazil, and onto the stick of Antonacci. In comes Houle, who's a little bit gassed. Houle has the puck, sent it out front. Breen couldn't get it on net. Kincaid down low as Friel is slow to... Goes down to the ice, gets back up. Antonacci trying to keep it away from Tuck. Goes deeper behind the net. Picked up again by Green. Now Quinn Hutson. Quinn Hutson to his brother Lane. Now Wilmer, right circle. Lane Hutson, top of the slot. Back to Wilmer. Looking to go to Green, who fanned on it, and it ended up in the net. But looked like they washed it out. They waved this off. That's a goal.
Well, watch the play by Green in the slot. Watch as he steps around. It looks like Breen, perhaps. And kind of misfires on the shot, as you mentioned, Jeff. But
back in the lineup, Poisson sends it just a little over Comesso's net. Hansen knocked off the Copeland, who fires the shot wide. Antonacci looking to clear it, but Tuck leaned on him. Pops free to Henbrandts. He'll rush up ice. Henbrandt too far in front of Mancinelli, but Brazil keeping it in the zone. Rebound saved by Comesso. He stopped it twice. Now it's in the net!
At this puck, once they get it inside the zone, gets kept alive by Brazil. Net front. Henbrandt there. Nolan Renwick from behind the net. Chops it out front. It hits a Boston University defenseman and ends up in... Yeah, it hit Copeland's skate. And
goals tonight.
Well, isn't he the guy we profiled?
Sure
We
is.
told fans to watch this guy. I love when a plan comes together.
Renwick with the hit on Lane Hutson. BU still in possession. Stevens couldn't hang on to it. 3-on-2 Maine. Renwick, Mancinelli, saved that time. And knocked away, back down into the corner. Kincaid hit Green, but Green got it to Lane Hutson. Knocked down. Quinn Hutson with the puck. Quinn Hutson behind the goal. The wraparound attempt went through the slot. Donovan Houle plays ahead. Tries to get there first. Copeland uses the big reach. Maine took it back, but not for long as Brown intercepts the centering feed. Matt Brown skates back in. Brown to the left corner, spun around by Chabrier. Lane Hutson left point. Got it to Kaplan. Lane Hutson down low. Skoog was alone. Didn't handle the pass. Mancinelli sends Friel ahead. Thomas Friel got interfered with a little bit there as the puck taken again by Weber. Skoog gave it away. Renwick, the one-timer. Henbrandt got blocked from the crowd. Arnott to Breen, who got it in, but only as far as Lane Hutson, and he sent it a little too far down there, and BU player who took the draw, Peterson, ended up flat on his face. Here's Friel coming back in for Maine. Copeland got to stick to it for the Terriers, and Lane Hutson lifts it out. Poole sent back in, but Maine tags up and needs a change. Lane Hutson from behind his net, the long pass to nobody in particular. That is icing again. Ryan on this draw. Maine controls it. They tap it to the corner. Henbrandt trying to outrace Lane Hutson and did it. Henbrandt, Renwick looking to gather. He does now. Renwick, Henbrandt, Mancinelli! What a save by Comesso!
Just robs him blind. Watches the pass comes out to Mancinelli.
Too high. Tuck to Wilmer. Wilmer to the top of the slot for Lane Hutson. That is Green, who fired it wide with Osman screened out. Lane Hutson to Quinn Hutson. Quinn Hutson moving around Poisson. He shoots it off a skate and wide. Quinn Hutson has it back. Under a minute left on the power play now. Wilmer to Lane Hutson. Lane Hutson, wrister, save Osman! He stopped the rebound by Tuck as well. And it was Monday is Beanpot semifinal day at TD Garden. BU's got a tough first matchup. They'll play Northeastern, who's right behind them in the Hockey East standings. That's coming up on Monday at TD Garden. Championship and consolation games the following Monday, February 13th. BU won't play another Hockey East game until February 17th, so not till after the Beanpot. Mancinelli gives that one to Friel for the shot, and it's stopped by Comesso. Renwick got it to the front, banked it off Comesso's pad, but not quite collect. Not the latest goal. Quinn Hutson make that Lane Hutson, getting the return here from Wilmer. Quinn Hutson with it now. Quinn Hutson to Lane. Saucers it back to Wilmer. Wilmer to the goal line. Tries to set up Gallagher. Intercepted. 2-on-1 break for Maine. Henbrandt around his man. Henbrandt tried to stuff it in front, and it gets too far away from him. BU the other way quickly. Tuck taken to the boards. Brazil is there to it. Looking for some help from Sirota, who whips it around and out. Lane Hutson, 3 assists tonight for the Terriers. To Matt Brown, who has one of the goals. Wilmer Skoog has, and he didn't make connection with it.
He was there, though.
Quinn Hutson. BU pinning Maine deep. Trying to get the insurance goal to put it away. Lane Hutson behind the goal line. Lane Hutson centering feed, and they score! There's the goal by Jeremy Wilmer with 1:32 left.
All set up by Lane Hutson. And I think has he assisted on every goal tonight?
4 of them.
4 of them? Okay, well,